56 and stuck. Midlife can be tough. It's uncertain. It's uncomfortable. As Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving. Welcome to Life's Second Act. My name's Simon Burgess, and this is the podcast about navigating midlife, the challenges, the shifts in direction, and the search for what comes next. Today, it's just me, no guest, no polished answers, just an honest reflection, I think, on where I am now. Because lately, I have been feeling stuck. And if you've ever felt that same way too, maybe this will help. I think acknowledging the fear of being stuck is important. Every morning I wake up with a mix of hope and uncertainty. Some days I feel a spark, a strong urge to create and move forward. Other days I'm just overwhelmed by the feeling of being stuck in the same place. It's not that I haven't accomplished things in my life. I have, and I'm proud of that journey so far. But sometimes it feels like the momentum is just slowing down. I find myself questioning, what am I really doing? Where is that next step? This feeling of being caught in limbo is something I just wrestle with daily. I'm learning that acknowledging this feeling is a start to moving forward. It's a necessary step, maybe, in understanding our own emotions a bit more. I have to remind myself that it's okay to feel lost sometimes. These moments of uncertainty do push me to that search for deeper meaning. And often I ask, when was the last time I really truly felt excited about my day? Reflecting on that question helps me see the ups and downs are part of life. And during the low moments, it can help a little to look for that new path. Reflecting on past achievements and questioning, am I peaking too soon? There's a part of me that can't help but wonder if I have peaked too soon. When I look back at my younger years, I remember feeling unstoppable, full of energy, ideas, and passion. I had clear goals and I accomplished many of them. But now I often ask myself, have I already reached my best? This thought can be both comforting and disheartening. It's hard to accept that what once defined me might not be enough now. I recall moments when success felt like a never ending journey, and now I find myself measuring my worth against shifting standards. The truth is, I don't want to just coast through the next few decades, but I also don't want to blindly chase something just for the sake of staying busy. There has to be a balance between ambition, contentment, pushing forward, and appreciating what we already have. I'll be honest, part of me likes the idea of slowing down, of stepping back from the hustle, the deadlines. I've had 36 years of them. But another part of me isn't ready to stop. I still want to create, contribute, and do meaningful work. It's hard, but I'm trying to shift my mindset and seeing those achievements as stepping stones, I suppose, important milestones that have laid the foundation maybe for new beginnings. I know life isn't about one defining moment. It's about a series of choices, experiences, and ongoing growth. That shift in mindset sounds so simple and yet can be so hard to do. I'm still searching for techniques to help with this one. Let me know if you've sussed it. Let's talk energy, passion, and change. One of the hardest things to accept is that my energy isn't what it used to be. I don't bounce back as quickly. Some mornings, even starting the day feels like an effort. But that doesn't have to mean that passion disappears. It just means I have to be more intentional about it, about what fuels me. I've started asking myself, what small steps can I take to reignite that spark? Sometimes it's as simple as a conversation with someone inspiring. Other times it's pushing myself to try something different, even when I'm not sure about the outcome. Let's talk about reinvention. Where do we start? Reinvention sounds big, but so we're told it doesn't have to be overwhelming. The key isn't to make a huge dramatic change overnight. It's about small, consistent steps that create movement. So let me talk about a few things this year that I've done to help provide me with a little bit more clarity. Being disciplined about the gym regularly, not letting my motivation dictate my actions. Same with intermittent fasting, which I've tried, and eating less chocolate, only now on a Sunday, and gee, it's good. I've also limited alcohol to just once a week. I love a pint, so I can't give that up yet. Vitamins B and D and some magnesium has also helped. I think these small changes are slowly adding to making me feel a little bit more in control. So let's assume our mind and our body is in a good place. It should be easy then to get unstuck, surely. Well, here are some other areas that I'm trying to focus on. Not that they're always easy, and let me know if you've mastered any techniques to help with these. First of all, it's about reevaluating your skills and your value. The job market and working landscape is evolving, and the roles that we thrived in may no longer exist in the way that they did. Now, I know that to be true for what I'm doing. Experience, though, still matters, but the world is changing, but that doesn't mean we're obsolete, although it can feel like that. It means we need to reposition ourselves. It means we need to pivot. The question to ask is, how can I use what I already know in a new way? We need to actively explore this. If you have any great ideas on this, please let me know. Next, follow the energy. What excites you? What sparks curiosity? That's where the movement happens. It's not always about money, career shifts. Sometimes it's just about finding something that lights you up, fires you up. For me, it was the podcast. That was a step in that new direction. It started as a personal project, but it has led to me meeting some incredible people and even some unexpected business opportunities. The key was simply starting. Surround yourself with those right people. As I navigate this complex period of my life, I've realized how important it is to lean on others. I've met many people who are going through similar transitions, and sharing our stories has been incredibly grounding. There's comfort in knowing that I'm not the only one questioning, struggling, and hoping for more. The right people and environment can fuel us. Being around inspiring, forward thinking people makes all the difference. Networking isn't just about career moves, it's about ideas. It's about surrounding yourself with people who can help, finding new ideas and motivating us to help push us forward. Embrace uncertainty and adapt. I've been self-employed since I was 21. Adapting has been second nature. Yet even with those years of pivoting, I still find myself searching for that next step. And I know I'm not alone. Friends, colleagues, we all have that sense of a pull for change. I appreciate knowing change is needed and seeing the path forward are two very different things. The challenge, redefining what success actually looks like for you. Not by outdated expectations, but by what truly matters to you now. Don't forget, action, any action, helps with clarity. The only way to move forward is to take a step, even when we're unsure. We like certainty, don't we? We like to be in control. The truth is, no one has it all figured out, and overthinking can lead to paralysis. Action leads to clarity. Those who thrive in midlife don't resist the change, they lean into it. This means leveraging what we do have, staying curious and being open to learning. It's about seeing that reinvention not as a burden, but as a real chance to redefine success on our own terms. Next, prioritizing health. It's time to take our health seriously, physical, mental, and emotional. Exercise, move your body, it changes everything. Eat well, fuel yourself properly. Mindfulness, stay present, manage stress, and breathe. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, none of the rest matters. And most importantly, stay engaged, keep trying, keep learning, keep moving. I think confidence isn't built through overthinking, it's built through these actions, one step at a time. We can create that momentum that maybe turns that uncertainty into a bit more clarity. So, to sum up, the big lessons here for me moving forward at 56, I'm learning that feeling stuck isn't the end, it's a nudge, it's a sign that something needs to shift. That reinvention isn't about erasing our past, it's about honoring everything that we've built, our experiences, skills, lessons, and using them in new ways. We know it's about evolving, not starting over. I think I'm accepting that slowly and stepping into my second act. I have begun to turn the page, but I can't quite see the next chapter and what it's called. The story's unfolding, though. Look, this stage of life isn't about clinging on to who we were. It's about embracing who we are becoming. Yes, uncertainty is uncomfortable, and we need to see it as our friend. A call to balance the security of what we know with the excitement of what's possible. The hardest part? Taking the first step. How are you feeling? How are you coping? Are you stuck? Have you navigated the change? What's worked for you? What hasn't? Please drop me a comment or send me a message and let's figure this out together, because even when the path isn't clear, I know one thing for sure: we don't have to walk it alone.